Okay. What's going on? Setting me up some banners. I just put that on the bottom. There you go. Okay, so. There we go. That's how you do it. And then, let's see here. If you want to move ahead, if you already made it here a minute and 20 minutes in, you can probably skip ahead a couple minutes as these episodes are live streamed. Just waiting on people to file in here in the next couple minutes here, hopefully. Guess I forgot the music. Gonna put on our rock song. You know what? I have an idea for the background. 1 second. Well, you know what? We're gonna use the first episode thumbnail. That's how we're gonna do it. 1 second. Okay, there we go. That looks better. I like that. Can't see it, but it works though. Cool. All right. I like how you can actually see the minimize, maximize, and the closeout thing. You can actually see the top of the whatever. It's what it is. You can still see it. So, welcome back to the Flyer series. We just got back after the trade deadline, and special news: Joe Pavelski is now a Philadelphia Flyer. So, that happened in the last episode. There he is, Joe Pavelski. Already with a goal and 2 assists. I'm sorry, not 2 assists. A goal, an assist, and 2 points in 1 game for the Flyers. So, already made an impact in the first game. Welcome, Joe Pavelski. Let's see if he can help us get a playoff push here. Nonetheless, I think we got a pretty good core here. Carter Hart's going to get the start here against Detroit. They shut us out 3-0 last time. We beat them 5-4 here in overtime. Patrick Hornquist getting an assist for us. Ronnie Adder with a goal and an assist. Some important Flyers doing some work here. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, and then a lot of unknown names coming in to score out of nowhere. But it's a win in overtime against Detroit. We will take those. And Danforth improves at left wing, which is something you want to hear, and he shoots a right-handed too. So ever since it looks like we put him there, he's got 11 points in 20 games with us, so he's been already performing better as a Flyer since coming here, which is good. So back-to-back wins right there. Still in 4th place. I believe we have the first wild card spot now, which means we would play the Rangers. If the playoffs were today. Why is it not working? The hell? It saves weekly. That's why. I'm like, what the hell? Nonetheless, welcome. Yeah. To someone on Reddit, Fearless Researcher 48, I'd love to been able to edit this stuff, but I currently don't have an editing software, which is fine, no big deal. Got one viewer on Facebook. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Frankie. Come on, bro. I don't know if you got this, so you need a link. Hell yeah, my boy Frankie James, journalist for the Flyers, wants to come on. Hell yes, he can definitely join. I don't see why not. Man's a huge Flyer fan, and he covers them. I mean, that's the guy you want. We're made a playoff push. We're going to ask him his take. I want a journalist's take. Texting Frankie here real quick. I'm actually excited that he wants to come on. Big Flyers fan. That'd be huge. Give us a couple seconds. Waiting on Frankie to pop in here. Oh man, it's gonna be dope. Love to have Frankie on any time, and he's joining in on a good moment too, as we are on our way to the playoffs. Oh man, this is fun. This episode just got better. Waiting on him to pop in soon. I guess we'll see this game here against Tampa Bay in the meanwhile. Where Pavelski's now on the third line with Hayes and Tippett. Oh, okay. Belmar now on the second line in this game. I assume Tortorella's up to something. As we shut him out 2-0. Obviously, he knew what he was doing. Good job on John Tortorella. Still no Frankie yet. I guess he's not coming. Damn. Oh well. Scotty Lofton just got hurt. I have to see what we're going to have to do with him here. Is he day to day? He is 2 to 3 weeks with a high ankle sprain. So that's a lower body injury. We're going to have to put him on the IL here and see what we got to do with him. Oh, not in here yet. Damn, I guess he ain't coming. Oh, well. Damn, I guess he ain't coming. Damn shame. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we got to call someone up. Just the best available forward. Kate's still hurt. Maybe Isaac Ratcliffe. Wasn't doing that good on the NHL level, but he's doing better at the AHL. So this will be the time to call him up and see how he's been doing. So Isaac Ratcliffe back on the active roster until what's-his-face returns. Scotty Lofton, so we'll see. See how he does on his return here. Delayed treatment for Lofton. Let's see. He did sprain his ankle. Doctor reports that treatment could be delayed until the season is over. Lofton's willing to consider this. Okay. We kind of need it, but he's not going to play right away. Welcome to viewers, as we are currently on the way to the playoffs. We have won back-to-back games so far on our journey here. So far, the move for Joe Pavelski has been good. So that's what we like to see. Pretty sure Brian Roberts is happy with us as general manager, and I'm happy with John Tortorella. He's doing all he can with this team, and we're in a playoff spot, so can't really complain as general manager where we have been. I was expecting to tank this year, and we ended up being a playoff contender. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, got to make the trades to help your team, and I thought Joe Pavelski would help us on forward, and it works. Thank you. Appreciate it. Huh. Okay. I know who that is. It texted me. I love you too, darling. Anyway. Got a game here against Carolina. Looks like Tortorella has decided to put Pavelski back on the first line with Couturier and our newest left winger here as well. We got at the deadline. So let's see, as we now have a real top line. See what happens against the Hurricanes, which I thought they had some good luck against us, but they won't. Well, we split the series so far, 1-1 apiece. Let's see what happens here with Samuel Ersson, rookie goaltender, playing out of his mind all season long. I think he's the reason why we're in this spot to begin with. That's my MVP. And there's a loss right there, 3-1. Damn. It is what it is there. Hey, 3-1 after the deadline. I say we're doing pretty good. Moving on here to the next day. Hopefully we don't get any other menacing injuries. The Vegas Golden Knights are a big cup favorite here. Holy smokes. St. Louis Blues are on the cusp of a wild card spot. Calgary and Minnesota are like fighting for the last spot. It's getting pretty good. This playoff race is man, like the Metropolitan Division's close. It's getting it's pretty nice. Pretty nice NHL we got going on here for the most part. Obviously, except for the Kraken, but that's okay. Kraken or the Kraken in this game. Kraken are good this year, though, in real life. But not so much in this game. But I thought we were going to be rebuilding with the Flyers, but it looks like we're just building a playoff contender at this point, which is fine. No big deal. Let's see. Fuck you. All right. Got to play against Tristan Jarry and the Penguins here. We know how tough they can be. This is a rivalry game. It's always tough. And we won 4-1. So far, we got the Penguins number. March 11th. Man, they really spread these games out this year in real life, haven't they? Man. Oh, there's Frankie. What's going on, Frank? Oh, man. What is going on?
Eric, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. Welcome to the show. We got the Flyers here. We're
It's
in the
good to
third
talk to you.
place.
It's been a little bit. It's
I
been a little bit
know,
since we
man.
talked. I'm actually I just remember them actually going to be doing a show with wow, his name just across my mind. Joffrey tomorrow, going on his show to talk a little NHL hockey.
Oh, cool. So you're gonna talk here, and you're gonna GM with us here, be our assistant today, huh?
I love that. Yeah, I just noticed kind of what you have going on here too.
Yeah. Yeah, this game's called Franchise Hockey Manager 9. It's pretty neat. I can even do college hockey too. We could do that. It'd
Well,
be
I'm
pretty
liking what
neat.
you have going on here.
So
So
right now, this is year one of the Flyers. I'm the GM. I'm just the GM though. You can do GM plus head coach, but I just decided I'm going to do GM stuff. And John Tortorella is going to be our coach this season. I decided to keep him. I could have went Barry Trotz, but I'm like, you know what? We're going to go old school. I think he fits the Flyers in
that's
terms
funny
of
you
the
say
way.
that. So because I'll give my take from like a real perspective too, because obviously I have to do that as well. Because
Yeah.
and it's funny with those two coaches because Trotz was a favorite to actually come to the Flyers over John
Yeah.
Tortorella. He was someone that they really wanted to come here. I love the Torts move. Just even coming on like in a real NHL standpoint, it's been wild. They got a big win tonight too, by the way. But it looks like as a GM, you're looking pretty good. You got a lot better than Chuck Fletcher, that's for sure.
Well, let's take a look. Obviously, that's why Brian Roberts replaced him with us here in this save. Wasn't happy with his work last season.
Yeah.
So as you see the standings here, we are fourth in the Metropolitan. I thought we were going to have to rebuild at first, but it looks like we don't have to. And
No.
yes, firing is on, so I can get fired by Roberts if he ever so chooses.
We don't want you fired.
No, I don't want that, but it can happen. But yeah, so right now, if we hit wild card here, you can see we're in the first spot. We got the Penguins creeping up on us, though. We just beat them.
Oh, big win.
That is a big win indeed. That's what I was saying. We beat them 2-1 in the first game, and March 11th we just beat them again. So there you go, back to back.
You get
the head-to-head matchup.
You get the Bruins here in the Atlantic Division in first place. Doing their thing.
And they're tied with Toronto.
It's crazy. It's crazy
wow.
with the Boston Bruins too.
Look, this is a pretty interesting standings. I don't know if you heard me talking about it a little bit
briefly.
ago.
I heard you talking a little bit briefly.
But this is the most interesting playoff race I think I've ever seen. Look at the Metro. That's close. Anybody could hit first place over here in the Central. Look at this race over here in the Atlantic. You got two teams for first.
It's quite realistic too, because, and it's fine. And I'll go back and touch on the Boston Bruins because the Boston Bruins, because I'm going to do a lot of reference back to like the real NHL, obviously. They're a team that people were really hesitant on because of all the injuries that they had before. Bergeron wasn't signed and McAvoy was hurt, and they were able to get those two guys. But I'll tell you this, I'll break a little news to you. Boston Bruins are one of the big favorites to possibly bring in Patrick Kane at the deadline. I think that will put them over the top. I also think that the New York Rangers are going to be really big on him because I have the Rangers and the Edmonton Oilers in the Cup this year. In the NHL, I have them in the Cup this year because I think that the Edmonton Oilers did what they need to do to get a goaltender, and I think that their offense is just incredible. And anytime you have Draisaitl and Connor McDavid on the ice, how about that? Imagine that.
Yep, I got him at the deadline. That was the first thing I wanted to ask. We got Joe Pavelski in a deal. We traded Sanheim.
God, I would never have done that.
Well.
Who's your...
Hey, man, we needed offense. We had no goals per game at all, dude. We needed some help.
Yeah, so who's the leading goal scorer on your team?
So right now, after that, I will take a look at that for you real quick. Let's see. So at the current moment, Frankie's in here. Hell yeah. Ultimate Flyers fan and journalist. You got that goddamn right. Let's see. So Cam Atkinson, 54 games played, 44 points, playing out of his mind.
So you have, and that's realistic too. So you have, I love Owen Tippett's stats, by the way. So it looks like you're going to have 5 players are going to finish with more than 25 goals in the year, hoping that Sean Couturier bumps up. You haven't had
Couturier came back from injury, so
you haven't had something like that. And I always go back to that actually with like the real NHL, because if you remember, The Flyers at one point had, Hartnell, Briere, Giroux, and those guys with 25-plus goal scorers. That's what they need still on this team, and it still isn't there obviously in like the real NHL. Like I said, I was in reference back to it, but very similar to kind of what you have going on here. Goal scoring is so big, and like if you have a goaltender also that can steal a game or two, especially when it comes to the playoffs,
that's also an interesting thing I wanted to show you too.
Mm-hmm.
A goaltender that's really caught my eye is this rookie you have in your system,
I love Samuel Ersson.
Okay, good, because this man has played out of his mind, and Tortorella has liked him enough that he has more starts than Carter Hart.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
He's been killing it, as you see his stats here.
I have been a big Samuel Ersson fan. Like I said, I'm going to go back to like my actual references. Since the preseasons, when Felix Sandstrom went down and he played that first preseason game in the beginning of the year, Samuel Ersson came in and played incredible. I was really, really, really surprised to see that Samuel Ersson didn't get the number 2 gate behind Carter Hart. I love Samuel Ersson. I'm still a huge fan of Samuel Ersson. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I mean, they have him here as a 3.5-star potential. That's pretty decent for a goalie in this game.
23 years old. I mean, he's right there with like Carter Hart's potential. He's 24.
See, Carter Hart's a 4.5-star potential. That's
Carter Hart's has potential to be a top 5 goaltender. He may be like even like 6
based
or
on that
7.
Potential, you can see it right there.
Yeah, I mean, he's even played really good this year. Just injuries in the defense has been tough. Oh, we have Eduardo Belmar. Oh man, I love him.
Oh yeah, we traded for him at the beginning of the year.
He's a great penalty killer. Yeah, great penalty.
Our penalty kill sucked.
I was just saying that he's a great penalty killer.
So
it's funny with him because he was alternate captain, and then he got traded to alternate captain. Then he went to Vegas, and then and obviously went to the Stanley Cup final that year against the Washington Capitals. I think that he was a bit, and another one, Pitlick. I was a big Pitlick fan. And I wouldn't have let him go either. I think that he had a huge upside, but they ended up letting him go as well in the not in the expansion draft, but they didn't sign him either. I really liked him. I thought he would have been a really good player.
There it is, a 5-2 victory right there against Vegas in the sim. Sean Couturier is the first star, 2 goals. Ersson saved 40 of 42 shots. And Delorier got 1 goal, 1 assist.
Oh, how about that? One of the toughest guys around.
Man, look at that. We got 35 shots on net. Vegas is 42, so they actually outshot us. They had more penalty minutes. There was a fight. Ooh, who fought? So you can tell by the odd number. Let's see here. There was a fight. There it is. Kevin Hayes and Ben Hutton went at it.
Kevin Hayes, he's a guy right now that's beefing with John Tortorella. You obviously just saw Kevin Hayes. He just got benched last game. Yeah, he was just benched last game, and then didn't play in the third period beforehand. So I went back and watched almost every play and shift from the game that he got benched in the third period to kind of see why it was happening. And this is what I came up with. A lot of it was laziness, positioning, a lot of bad positioning. And he was not finishing his checks.
Oh, Tortorella will get on you about that. You
have to finish.
Everyone finishes checks.
As a leader, even playing hockey for as long as I have and playing at like a junior level, you have to finish your checks. Even like the slightest hit right before a pass or even right after, you'll essentially one of two things. You're gonna make them get rid of the puck quicker, which could get a turnover, or they're gonna hold on to the puck longer. You're gonna bang them, and the puck's gonna go up the boards quite slow for a turnover in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
And Hayes just looked lazy, and he was benched third period. But I also say this about him: he's one of the top players on our team, and I think that also has a lot to do with John Tortorella, because the key word here that the Flyers have lacked for years is accountability. And that's exactly what John Tortorella is holding against everybody. It doesn't matter. You take a shift off, you're going to get benched. We saw it with TK too. I was there live right behind the bench, and they were benched. TK and Hayes were benched for almost, and it was a terrible game. They got their asses kicked, but accountability was huge. I can't believe we traded Sanheim for a 38-year-old player, by the way.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, with the flight, look, he did look terrible with Dallas, right? He had 7 goals, 27 games when he came back from injury. But look, he comes with us. He has 5 points in 6 games. Wow.
It's not bad.
I know he's doing pretty good for.
What's your defensive pairings look like?
So, all right, you want to take a look at that? Okay, so this is what Tortorella's got for the D pair. Provorov and D'Angelo are the first pair. You got Zamula
I
and
like Zamula.
Ristolainen, Nikita Zadorov, and Ronnie Attard.
I'm a big Ronnie. I like Ronnie Attard too. No Cam York.
Attard. Okay, sorry. I said that wrong the whole time. I said Attard. Oh well.
Attard. Yeah. I like Zamula. I like him a lot. I'm a big. Obviously, everybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Cam York fan, and he had 2 points tonight. First of his career, 2 assists tonight. Against the Columbus Blue Jackets. And,
I also traded for Patrick Hornquist too. We needed a third.
It's not a good. It's not. What'd you get? What'd you trade for him? I like Patrick Hornquist.
I can look back grinder. 1 second under the transactions. Wait 1 second here. I will take a look at that.
Yeah,
there's got to be a way to look at past trades.
He played for he played for the New York Rangers for a long time.
Where the hell? Oh, I definitely had to get Hornquist because I absolutely love his tenacity in front of the net. He's insane. And we definitely needed somebody on the Flyers because I want to bring back that tough guyness in a way.
Oh, they all do.
Yeah.
The game has changed, my friend.
We're bringing it back.
Finesse. But you need those guys. Like I always said, like the thing about McEwen is like he reminded me.
I mean, you need a guy who's a big hitter. Okay, like look, of course
like
I was
Ronaldo.
upset when Trouba hurt Crosby, but I'm like, you know what? I kind of respect it too.
Like when Zach Ronaldo, like how Zach Ronaldo was, he was a guy that would just bang against the boards and take out a play, which and essentially get a turnover in the offensive zone.
Yeah. I mean, like I wasn't mad at Trouba. It is what it is. It's hockey. Okay, like Crosby looked down. And when you look down in hockey, guess what happens?
Take it from me. I know. I spent 3 years.
You're getting wrecked. Okay.
You saw what Ryan Reeves. You saw what Ryan Reeves just did. Ryan Reeves just plowed through a guy who had his head down. And he
look down.
Not when you're playing Ryan Reeves either. That guy is insanely talented.
Kidding me? Looking down when you stick handle, that is pee-wee shit.
I was always a good stick handler.
No, but you get the point.
I get your point. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
sometimes I mean, hey, you get caught. Sometimes it is what it is.
Oh yeah. All it takes is one time to look down, and then that essentially could be it.
Right,
so what's new?
Let's.
I've been there. Let's catch up a little bit here, and we'll talk a little bit of sports. So, what's been doing in your world, but in the podcasting thing? What do you got going on? And I'll share the same.
I haven't been podcasting in a while. I've been taking a break from that. I was focusing on my pro wrestling career.
I've been seeing you. I've been following you.
Yeah,
love the picture of you with the cigar.
GM of the NQW. You know.
Oh, I know. I'm proud of you.
I've been having fun with that. So.
I know you are. I've been following you.
It's fun. I'm having fun. But I also want to stream too. GM games. I love being an armchair GM, and these games let me live that dream. So.
Yeah, man. No, it's good stuff. And I appreciate you having me on.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I was like the ultimate Flyers fan. Says he wants to come on, of course.
Big Flyers fan, guy, 5 years in the media.
And he's a journalist, too. Like, yes.
I'll give you my perspective. Well, and we'll relate back to, some real life stuff.
I like this game, too, because, you do get, like, some actual situations. Like, I had, in my pen save, I had Malkin do an off-ice incident that pissed off, like, a couple players in the locker room. So, like, you have stuff that happens like that, and you have to deal with it accordingly.
That's pretty legit. So what is this? Is this like a what's the website that this is on?
So this is on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, it's PC.
Oh, cool.
But
nice.
So you don't have to have like a gaming computer to run this.
Yeah.
It's all text. And the only thing that's like graphics is like the in game. I can show you what in game looks like. It's really like it's just 2D. Nothing.
No, it's cool.
It's like 5 dots, 6 dots on each.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So like
that's cool.
Ain't nothing.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I got me. We're still kicking our second season of the Frank the Tank Show. Be sure to give that a follow. The old Frank the Tank podcast.
Yeah, Frank the Tank Show.
Things are going well. We're killing it. Just started a new show.
It's good.
Got a new show coming up. Been busy with the Flyers, obviously, but things are going good, man. Things are going good. I just want to come on and show a little love for you. I appreciate you having me on. I'm gonna get back to doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna share your feed out here to a couple of my pages. Make sure you get some follows, get some likes.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully you make it on tomorrow with me and Geoffrey.
What time is that?
I'm not too sure yet. I'll find out. I think at 8:00. But we're gonna be talking about.
I can't make it. I'm working.
That's okay, man. That's okay. We'll do something soon.
Yeah.
I'll get you to come on my show and we'll talk about some stuff too.
Why not?
All right. It was my honor to be on here, my brother. We'll be talking soon.
Yep. See ya.
Let's see you, my
And that was Frank the Tank. Fun little running. Hopefully he gets to watch and come on more often. Hopefully he can be back maybe when it comes playoff time. Anyway, let's just sim to the end of this game then. Since he had the run, no big deal. And that is a 3-1 victory for your Flyers. Now we are 4-1-0 after the trade deadline, I believe. So we're doing pretty good here. 8 points coming off. Now we're second place in the Metro. Just like that. Oh, boy. And Toronto and Boston are still tied with 88 points. I guess Toronto wins the tiebreaker for head-to-head matchups. Nicholas Backstrom has just gotten his 750th assist in the league. He had 1 assist. That's about it, but that 1 point was enough. John Carlson also in that game got his 500th assist, so a couple of milestones for Washington. And then, of course, I cannot remember how to pronounce his last name for the life of me, so I'll just call him Andrea. Got a game here against Carolina. Pavelski, Couturier, and Deslauriers will now be the first top line. Looks like Belmar is our second line center. He's centering Konechny and Andre. Kevin Hayes will be centering Ratcliffe and Atkinson. Owen Tippett, who's actually having a pretty decent year on the fourth line. I'd like to see him get promoted up a line, maybe, with Hayes. But the fact that we have Atkinson, a guy who has 40-some points on the third line, that's just laughable to me. I don't know. But here we go. Frederik Andersen versus Carter Hart here. Carolina has beat us back-to-back. And there we go. We got some much-needed revenge against them. 5-3 victory. I believe Cam Atkinson just tore it up again, a goal and 2 assists. And the guy plays on the third line. I mean, it is what it is, right? What are you going to do, huh? But 5-3. Let's see. Ratcliffe also had 1 goal and 2 assists. So there you go. Let's take a look. Oh, that's Carolina. Best game was Sean Couturier with a goal. So he had a point. Cam Atkinson with an 85 offensive grade. Goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Is that a +3? No. That is a +3 +-. Holy crap. Wow. There you go. Couple +3s. Isaac Ratcliffe also had a +3. Or, yeah, +3. Good stuff. Kevin Hayes with 3 points as well. I don't know why he wasn't one of the 3 stars, but it is what it is. So, what? Carter Hart stopped fucking 34 of 37 shots. That's not too bad. He did what he needed to do to win us the game. That's all you can ask for in a goaltender, buddy. Gotta do enough to help your team win. Or fucking steal one. Do that too. And Frank the Tank is always a welcome guest on here. Anytime. That guy is close to a lot of action for the Flyers. So, if you want Flyers insider stuff, I would go. I'd go follow the Frank the Tank podcast for sure. Looking to make the playoff push. I know trading Sanheim was probably not a favorable move by hockey experts there in Philly. But we had to improve our goal scoring because it was not looking good at all. Yes, having 520 goal scorers is great, but we definitely want somebody who can get 40 for us. Maybe we look for that in the draft. I guess we can't now. We got 2 draft picks next season at Florida and ours. I also forgot to mention to him that we traded for Shane Wright. I don't know how we did it. We traded James Van Riemsdyk to do it. I can't believe he didn't even ask about JVR. That would have totally segued me into talking about Shane. So maybe he would be very proud of that trade. But yep, Shane Wright in the system. He's just killing it in the junior games. That guy's just going to be a stud. That's just all there is to it. That guy's going to kill it when he comes to the Flyers. He is the savior. Make billboards of him now because it's coming. I'm just saying. So let's continue on here. Please feel free to comment if you would like. I mean, look, he had 2 goals. A 2-goal game in the OHL. I mean, this dude has 38 points in 29 games. 20 goals, 18 assists. I mean, now, unfortunately, he only had 4 points in 14 games. I'm sure he would have turned it up, but I decided to let him develop another year in the CHL before we decide to tackle him on. I mean, I think an extra year wouldn't have hurt, especially after 4 points in 13 games, trading for him that early in the season. But got a game here against Florida. Not doing too well after that trade for Giroux, especially in real life. Kind of mediocre at this point. And they lose to us 4-1, of course, because that is what they do. Oh, man. 4-1 victory for us. Urson, you heard him earlier. He loves Samuel Urson. Can you blame him? This guy has been really killing it for us all year. That's another sellout, by the way. Selling out all season long. These Flyers faithful, man. You got to give it to them, I'll tell you what. Because the Penguins stopped selling out, but these guys still do. No matter how bad they are. That's how much they love their team in Philly. As much as I hate the Flyers in real life. Got to give them credit.
Yep.
They're loyal. I'm loyal to my Penguins, but this town, not so much. They're more loyal to the Steelers. It's a football town. I love football. Not as much as hockey, though. So, we got to call up a... I just forgot who we put on the injured list. Ristolainen. So, we got to call up a D-man. It looks like Wyatt Wiley is the best available defenseman here. 23-year-old. 20 points. He has a positive 12. Looks like Lehigh Valley Phantoms ain't doing too bad. So, there you go. We're going to call up Wyatt Wiley. He's going to get an opportunity to maybe get a couple of games dressed. We'll see. He's just going to be our depth defenseman for now. Let's see. Rasmus Ristolainen. I mean, he has 22 points, so this is his best point production so far. Probably because he played the most games in the past 3 seasons. But this is his second year. He has definitely seen an improvement with us as the general manager and Torts as his head coach, of course. Yes, we will be delaying his treatment because he is much needed in the playoffs. He says he wants to do it too. I mean, I'm not gonna penalize a player for wanting to sacrifice their body. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead. That's a conversation for you and your wife to have, not me. See, Shane Wright with another excellent. Oh, my God. He had another 2 goals against Oshawa. Oh, my God. This guy wrecks it, man. I'm telling you. It's insane. Jeremy Swayman has extended his contract for 3 years, $2.49 million per year for Jeremy Swayman. So he will be staying with the Bruins until he's 27. There you go. Damn. Well, I guess we really don't need a goalie. Urson's pretty good. Wyatt Wiley getting a start tonight. Ooh, we're playing against Fleury. That's our enemy. At least it's our bitter rival. There you go. 3-2 overtime win against Minnesota. We are just killing it here after this trade deadline. Yeah, he might have not liked the move for an old fart, but this old fart has apparently brought us to first place, so I'll take it. Yeah, so Frankie did not like the trade for Joe Pavelski. Was not a fan of it, but the results, can't argue with the results, you know? So far you can't. Until you get eliminated in the playoffs, first round probably. And then you can point, maybe. I don't know. Look at Shane Wright again, this time getting another goal. Now his point total, he's up to 23 goals in 31 games. The dude's just wrecking it in the CHL right now. Absolutely destroying it. Urson getting another start against Detroit. See if we can beat them here. It's another 2-1 victory. Let's go. 41 wins on the season for the Flyers. That is exactly what you like to see. And it looks like Owen Tippett has now converted to a left wing after John Torts has put him there enough. He has now decided, hey, left wing's for me. And it's been working for him, man. Owen Tippett has been wrecking it all season long. Like he said, yeah, look at that. 41 points in 60 games. That's an excellent stat line for Owen Tippett. This is his first full season, it looks like, and it's paying off here. He's projected at 68 games played with 45 points. That's what you want to see. Same thing here. Cam Atkinson's projected 68 games played at 62 points. So looks like we're doing just fine. Andreas is not doing as well as I thought he would with us. And it looks like he got benched. So apparently they're not liking his performance as a Flyer. Torts and the staff do not like him at the moment. Now, but this waiver claim pickup, Justin Danforth from Columbus, has been excellent with us. As you see, in 33 games with Columbus, he had 11 points, but in 26 games, he already has 13, so he's slightly better with the Flyers in their system. Patrick Hornquist not playing like I thought he would. I wonder what his grades are as a Flyer. Is there two separate ones for season stats? No. Guess we'll have to go game by game since he got traded to us and see. So right here, has 67. He has been a semi-average player for us since coming. If we look at Joe Pavelski, since we want to check and see how our players are doing. I would say Pavelski has been playing amazing. He's been playing his ass off since becoming a Flyer. So Pavelski has been doing great. It's been an excellent addition. I did not like letting go of Sanheim, but it had to be done because if we wanted to make the playoffs and keep these Philly fans happy, we had to get someone to help on offense. So none other than Joe Pavelski. And look at that. Austin Matthews with 104 points already. 56 goals. Pasternak getting 51. Urson is in the top 8 for save percentage and goals against average. That is what you like to see. Let's see, Ryan O'Reilly has reached 1,000 games in the NHL.
Wow. 1,000?
A lot of people have. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. Shane Wright getting another. 14-game point streak ended. Oh, well, his team won anyway, so I'm sure he was a big help. Nathan McKinnon could not keep his point streak up. That is broken. But he's got 67 points in 52 games. Pretty good for him. Tage Thompson, he's a 4-star. Got a game here against Montreal. I mean, they're pretty bad. Why is Couturier getting flipped around lines? Atkinson now playing on the second line. Look at this depth at right wing, though. Oh, my God. Konechny, Atkinson. So Pavelski, Atkinson, Konechny. That is. And Tippett's been up and down the third and fourth lines, and he's still producing. Good job on Owen Tippett. Let's see here. And 4-3 victory here for the Flyers. So another win. At this rate, we might be... we are first place. I didn't even notice. Just like that, we are first place in the Metropolitan Division after this streak. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare is apparently hurt. I didn't even know. He has a hamstring cramp. He's day-to-day with a hamstring cramp. Okay. I guess that's a serious enough injury to miss a game or two. I would suppose. I don't know. It's just a fucking cramp, but... Oh, he's already ready to play anyway.
Oh, there you go.
I was about to say, you're really going to miss a game over a cramp?
All right.
Is it that bad? Damn. I mean, LeBron James got taken out of a playoff game because of a leg cramp. So, I don't know. I guess cramps can get serious.
Yeah, they can.
Here we go. Game against the Senators. We won 7-5. That was a high-scoring game. Owen Tippett with 3 assists. There it is, man. Point grabber. Okay.
Actually, do that with you.
Okay.
It's not mine right here.
That's fine.
Try it.
Owen Tippett with 3 assists. That is awesome. Claude Giroux playing against his former team. He got an interference penalty. Did he get a point? I think he did. There was a lot of scoring in this game. No, he did not. He did not get a single point against the fucking... Wow, I feel bad for him. Cam Atkinson. Any power play goals? 1 power play goal for the Sens. Huh. See here. So Sean Couturier getting 2 goals. That's exactly what we want to see out of this man right here, especially since we have him signed for the next 8 fucking seasons at 7.75. He better be producing. If we look at his cap hit, actually increases to 9 next year, but then it decreases. Okay, so I kind of like the way his contract is structured somewhat, because his contract will decrease in 2027 and then decrease down to 6.5, which will help us later. So I'm going to give him a pass. You know, I would like to see to the whole end if we could. Is that the end? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. So that is all 8 seasons there. Okay. So that's good. Thank God. He got drafted in the 5th round, too, in the KHL. Then he gets drafted 8th overall. And you can tell he obviously chose the correct league to go. He has a no trade clause anyway, so even if I did want to trade him, he can only go to these teams. I don't like to really trade in divisions, so they would be automatically eliminated from getting a deal. Rangers and Islanders. So that would basically leave it up to the Kings, Avalanche, Flames, Bruins, Coyotes, Sharks, Leafs, and Golden Knights. I would assume he would want to play for the Leafs. He's born in Arizona. Who's this? Sylvain Couturier. That's his dad. Ah. What was his stats like? He sucked. He only has 33 games played at the National Hockey League level. Played in the 80s for Laval Titan. 1 year in the AHL. I guess he was drafted by the Kings. Played a few games with Gretzky. So that's cool. Also played center. Played for the Adirondack Red Wings, other the Henderson Silver Knights. The New Haven Nighthawks, I guess, are now the Belleville Senators. That's pretty cool. Played in the German Dell League. I like to see that league real quick. Oh, Deutsche Ice Hockey. Is that how I spell that? So this is Deutsche Liga, the Dell League. Okay. Deutsche Liga. The hell's pre-playoffs? Then you got playoffs. What the hell? They got relegation and shit over there? Like soccer? What the hell's going on over here? Oh shit, it's a tournament already. What the fuck is it? So what the fuck is pre-playoffs? Oh, okay. So this is like what? You play a best 2 out of 3 and the winners of this advance. Oh. Oh. Well, I did not know that. Okay, that's cool. You play. Okay. That's one way to do it. Why? That's the semifinal now? So you got best of 5 in the first round. That's pretty cool. So enough of that. There could have been somebody to pick up in that league, huh? I don't know. Let's take a look. Hell, fuck it. Since I'm there. Let's see what we got. Come on. Okay. Mingoya. He's a 2-star. Ooh. 2-star. A lot of 2-stars over there. Now, shots blocked. We get a defensive player now. A good face-off taker who's 36. I don't know. Maybe one of their games could, like he's a goal scorer right here for them in the Deutsche Liga. Trevor Mingoya from Fairport, New York. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I scout him, he could be worth a try. I'd like to give him a look. Get back to him later. Gotta be willing to look at other leagues. I never see people do that. So, never know what kind of talent you can find. Let's see here. Of course, Connor Bedard's going to be the first overall pick. At this point, it's a race, I think, between, if we look here, the race for Connor Bedard is going to be the Kraken, Montreal, Columbus, and Arizona. All 4 teams are ready to tank for the number 1 overall pick at this point. It's the Connor Bedard show, and we're going to see who gets him. I guess Michkov is a pretty good player too in this draft, but if you want the immediate player, you get Connor Bedard. If you want the project, you get Michkov. Either way, take your pick. It is what it is. Some fucking around with a vape cartridge. Because I'm bored, dude. Let's see what we got here. Pavelski, of course, #1 jersey in Philly. Development report. See who is getting better here, according to our scouts. Ronnie Attard gaining a +1 in leadership. Zamula getting +1 in bravery. Offensive read and shot blocking. Anyone else? Urson, +1 team player. Okay. Alex Bump got a +1 fighting. Automatically love that. Nah, you definitely want to. We're trying to bring it back to old school. I know that that's not the game anymore, but I will be looking for tough guys and enforcers. I'm a sucker for them. So if I can find them, it's going to happen. It is what it is. Better like it. It's coming. It's coming back to Philly. We got 1,000 revenue points. I don't think I've ever gotten that as Pittsburgh. Holy crap. That is insane. Oh my God. Oh, God. That's good. So let's see what we have at -79. And not only that, I cut spending and we're still winning. Like, as a team owner, how do you not love that? I managed to figure out a way how to cut spending and we're still figuring out a way. And look at that cap space. We just set ourselves up for a ton of room with $22.9 million in cap space. Figure out what we want to do. I love it. So it's going to give us a lot of flexibility. Did we bring back Jarrett Anderson-Dolan? He is an RFA. So we will definitely auto-qualify him. I kind of like what he's been doing since coming here as a member of the bottom line. Isaac Ratcliffe, I would love to qualify him. Any other RFAs like Ronnie Attard? We could give him a deal. He's only a 2.5 star. What's his defensive grade? That might be what's gonna make our decision. So he is a average defender. So depending on what he wants here, it's going to determine if we give him a qualify or not. I love the city, the fans, my teammates.
Okay. Where are you at, babe?
He wants $1.2 million for 2 years. Or 1.25 over. Hold on a second. Okay. Ronnie Attard's from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I wonder how far away that is from Philly. It's probably why he really wants to stay here. Not that far. You know, I guess 1.2 million's not that bad. We're still going to try to talk him down, though. Tell you what. Would you take $950 for year one? And then maybe 1.35 for the next? Or okay, well. Wow, that is not. I think he just raised his offer. Well, screw you then, dude. Whatever. Ronnie is a tard. He should have just took that deal. Anyway, I guess that name's fitting. Joe Pavelski's our star player, of course. We got 35 points. Nice. Oh, they beat us 3-1. There's finally another loss for Philly here. Man, we've been killing it so long. Finally, with a loss. As we have our next game here against Pittsburgh at Philly. At Pittsburgh, excuse me. We just played at Philly. Now we're going 6 hours to Pittsburgh. Down 76. They're going to play him at PPG. It's kind of weird saying the other way around. Instead of we're going to Philly to play him. Ryan Roberts thinks that this season is successful so far and the team has played very well. Try to keep a balance between finding immediate roster help and improving the team's long-term outlook. Taking a longer view, we're not expecting to be a serious contender next season, but aren't planning on a total rebuild either. The fans are thrilled with the team. Will we agree with the approach that you've taken with the team is the correct one? Patrick Brown got suspended. That's one of our players in the minors. Owen Tippett just got promoted to the first line. That's cool. I'll be playing with Pavelski and Couturier as a power forward. Two-way forwards and a power forward. See how that goes. Against the Penguins here, they were going to start Casey DeSmith against us. I'm not sure why they would do that. You would think Tristan Jarry would have a chance here, but we'll see. And they beat us 3-2 in regulation. Finally, the Penguins strike back. And they're only within 2 points in the standings from us. Still first place in the Metro. I'm comfortable where we're at right now. Just remember these episodes are live streamed. So you can get in on the action on the chat if you happen to stumble upon the series later. At 90 points. We're tied with the Capitals now for first place. John Tavares is now played in 1,000 games. Rumors surround Ron Francis's future. He's about to get fired as the GM. I mean, they're a new franchise. It's only year number 2. I don't know why he's already getting canned. Okay, so the owner said no. He denied the rumors. Okay, I guess that's just the media stirring shit up, which is what I also like in this game. It's really realistic. We got the media stirring stuff up for Seattle, which makes sense. It's going to hurt the locker room. 5-4 victory there for us. So we are back on the winning track, which is what we want for the playoff push. We're now competing for first place. I don't think we clinched a playoff spot yet, though. I don't know if there is like an X that pops up. I've never seen it. But I guess we got to see how many. Okay, here we go. So 77 games played. There's 5 games left. So there's a potential for 10 points up for grabs for most of these teams. So look, we have 77. There's 82 games. We have 5 games left. We have potential to get 10 more points if we won every game. We're at 92. Wow. We can get up to 102. It's looking like the Vegas Golden Knights already clinched if you look at the numbers over here. Yeah. The Vegas has clinched the Pacific, so they already won there. No other division is clinched, though. Boston and Toronto are still competing. They're at 102 points now apiece for the Atlantic. The Central's still up for grabs. We got 102 points for the Avalanche, and then 99 points for the Winnipeg Jets. So this is going to be some interesting stuff here as we get into the playoffs. We're going to have to pay attention to this race. And Earson he is definitely Rookie of the Year. I mean, if he does not get it, I am going to hurt somebody. And yes, that's aggressive. That's what happens when you become a part of Philly. You know, you just kind of get mad and aggressive like them. Let's see here. And we lost 5-0 to the Dallas Stars. We still cannot score a goal, and that's Joe Pavelski's former team, and just can't get it done. Still can't score on him. Don't tell me Sanheim got something on us. I'm going to hear a big fat I told you so. Okay, he didn't really do anything. But still. I'll tell you what, though. He might have not got a point in that game, but he got a +3. And he did block a shot. He got 4 hits and a takeaway. No giveaways. So, that 83 performance made that their best defensive player of the game. So, no, he did not hurt us on the score sheet, but he prevented us from scoring. And that's all he needed to do. He did it well, but Cam Atkinson, with that 73 offensive grade, still did what he had to do. He could not score. Man. Dallas got our number. I don't know how, but they do. Just really good at defense, that team. Still on the way here. Tied for first with the Penguins. Washington is a point behind us. Leon Draisaitl got suspended. And Shane Wright gets another hat trick in the CHL. This guy is fucking nuts. And I know I keep saying it, but he's fucking crazy. The way he's been playing down there. He got suspended for 1 game. I don't know what Draisaitl did, but he's out for 1 game. That Edmonton probably clinched a playoff spot already, if I'm not mistaken. So, why do they care? Oh, no. No, they did not. They're still trying to get in it. Okay. Whatever the case may be, we got a game here against New York. What New York? That's the Islanders. So, let's try to get a win here. We want 2 points. Give us 2. We got none. We lost 4-1. Great. Jesus Christ. The first period, it looks like we just fucking took a shit. Everyone's getting penalized out here. And then second period, I don't know, Brock Nelson gets 2 goals. And then Ronnie Attard gets a goal. And Brock Nelson decides to get a hat trick. So, it is what it is. Let's go to the next game here. Hope we can squeeze out a win of some sort. At some point. For the last 3 games of the season now. As the Penguins have now taken the lead in the division. Oh, looks like Blue Jackets have fired the general manager, Jarmo Kekalainen. I don't know how you say that. And they want Tap McMaster. Wait. Oh. Sam McMaster. Sorry, I thought it was Columbus Tap McMaster. That's the way it's spelled. The 86-year-old?
Damn.
This guy is 86. Oh my God, dude. Retire. Jesus, man. Can't you just enjoy being an old man?
Why? What does he do?
I guess he's in the world of hockey, but why is he still trying to be a GM at 86? It's a lot of stress.
Yeah, just and stress will kill you faster.
Yeah.
Especially at that age.
Maybe that's his goal. 4-1 victory. There you go. So we ended up beating Boston. Urson stopping 35 of 36. And you wonder why his save percentage is so good. Tony D'Angelo got a hand contusion in that game. He contused it. Is that a word?
I don't know.
Well, it is now. Grizzle chick. A 99 defensive grade for Ivan Provorov. He had damn near perfect defense, which is insane. He had an 82 grade, connecting with a 75. There we go. A lot of above average play from the guys. And as you see, most of the games looked like this. See, our defensive grades were always good. We had a bunch of blues. We only have like 1 or 2 blues now anymore. So, trading for Pavelski, I think, did just enough to help this Flyers team for 2022-2023. As we are about to head into the playoffs. We have 2 games left. And I'm not sure how long we're in. We're only an hour into this episode. Are
you serious?
Yeah, I thought we were in way longer than that.
Holy crap.
So, I think we have enough time to play some playoffs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So, this will be the race to the playoffs and maybe round 1, as we will be watching every game in the playoffs. Maybe we can get some round 1 going. Maybe the first 4 games. Then maybe we could take round 1 in the playoffs from there. Depends on how long the games take. Who knows? Maybe we can get 1 series done before we end it here. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare is about ready to go. We definitely want him back for the playoffs shortly. Big key member. Oh, Bellemar's going to play already. Okay, I would have waited on him, but do you, Torts? Do you? You're the coach. You play him, buddy. And we lost 7-2.
Damn. Got our asses whooped.
Yep. And now for the final game of the season. Is it going to be against against the Chicago Blackhawks? We still look at this. So the Hurricanes now have 96 points. So I think this is going to come down to a tiebreaker if the Hurricanes. Okay, yeah, so New York Islanders are done. They have 82 games played. They're not going to make the playoffs. I think we already know they're eliminated. It's looking like Toronto's about to run away with first place. It looks like we're going to be playing the Penguins in round 1. So that's cool. That'd be a cool matchup. Division rivalry.
Yep.
In round 1. Flyers and Blackhawks is the last game of the season. Trying to get home ice advantage for round 1. Maybe get the 2nd seed. We have to beat these Blackhawks. They suck. And we beat them 5-4, so that was a close game. Holy moly. And of course, we were down 2-1 at the end of the first. Followed by a 4-3 lead there after the second period for us. And Ronnie Attard, the game-winning goal. So there you go. Take a look at the final box score. Ronnie Attard got 2 goals, actually. So thanks to his 2 goals, we won the game. Surprised he only has a 60 game rating. You would have thought with 2 goals he'd have been the best, but I guess not. As Owen Tippett was the best player of the game with an assist. So Owen Tippett will finish the season with 69 games played, 20 goals and 30 assists with 50 points. Not a bad start for Owen Tippett, which I believe this is his... This is what, year 3 of his NHL career? And that is the highest point total. This is the highest point total he has yet. So
That's amazing.
$90 points in 184 games. He's definitely gonna have to step that up a bit. But not bad. Okay, let's see what happens here. So I guess we don't beat Carolina in the tiebreaker. Damn. Even the Penguins won. Holy shit. So what, we had like 5 players reach 1,000 games played this season?
You said how many guys?
Like 5 of them in the league this year. Reached 1,000 games played, which is insane.
That is insane.
5 in one season, yeah. And we are going to get to the NHL playoffs. So, the standings are final. Toronto and Boston tied. But Toronto beats them out in the head-to-head. And Toronto gets first. Carolina got first. And I guess we ended up being 3rd place. Wow. 3 teams with 96 points. Wow. The wild card teams ended up becoming the Capitals and the Rangers. So the teams on the outside looking in this year: Devils, Panthers, Lightning. So the Lightning missed the playoffs. Wow. That's very disappointing from a team that's won 3 cups in 4 years or some shit, or 2 out of 3.
Wow.
Looks like St. Louis and the Canucks were the 2 wild card teams that snuck in. Yeah, this wild card race looked like it was already won by St. Louis and Vancouver. It was just it was a matter of maybe catching up to these teams in the Central and becoming 2nd or 3rd, because they were not going to catch up to the Avalanche. So it looks like these brackets are set. It's going to be Edmonton and Calgary in round 1, Winnipeg and Dallas, us and the Penguins, Bruins and the Red Wings. Yeah, we look at the wild cards. The better wild card team, the better first place team's Toronto, so they would play the Rangers, as they're the worst wild card. Carolina would then play the Capitals. And if we look down here, Vegas would play Vancouver, and Colorado would play St. Louis. St. Louis is I don't care what the record says, they're a pretty good team. But nonetheless, let's get to the playoffs now. So let's look at some team stats real quick. I guess we got some nominees. So the Hart Trophy, of course, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, Morgan Riley. We can have a defenseman win the Hart since Bobby Orr, potentially. Oh, God. No Vezina, of course. Maybe the Calder. He's not even in the Calder conversation. Wow, that's fucking disrespectful. Unbelievable. What about Executive of the Year? Oh! Okay, we're a finalist for Executive of the Year. Who are we up against? The Vegas Golden Knights and the New Jersey Devils. Oh, God. Okay, so my guess is it's probably going to be the Golden Knights because of how successful they are this season. Yada, yada, yada. It's fine. Let's see now. The Lady Bing. Frank J. Selk. I forgot what the Frank J. Selk is. I know the Lady Bing. Troy Terry. William Nylander. Brock Besser. Okay. Then you got the Leadership Award. You gotta love that. Sidney Crosby might win the Mark Messier Leadership Award. Ted Lindsay. Austin Matthews on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Connor McDavid of the Oilers and Morgan Riley. Here we go, the Jack Adams. Oh, John Tortorella might be in line for a Jack Adams trophy. There you go. And Tony D'Angelo not far from returning, which is good. It's exactly what we want to hear. Trying to get to the next game here, as we do want to see the playoffs. But I guess it's going to take a fucking minute. Oh, man. Come on. My evaluation of this season, I think we did excellent. In terms of performance, I did not expect this good of a season the way that it was. I did not expect 46 wins, but we got it out of them. So, of course, every time I try to tank, we're in the playoffs. Oh, well. Whatever. It is what it is. You got to adapt. Now, it's a playoff time yet. It is. Still haven't got to a game yet. Don't know when the hell the first game is. But we know the playoffs have officially started. And we will be going up against the Penguins. The Penguinis. Them fucking Penguinis. What?
The way you said Penguins, Penguinis.
Yeah, it's the Penguinis. Of course, the two most interesting first-round matchups are the rivalry matchups. Calgary, Edmonton, Pittsburgh, and Philly. How exciting. How exciting that, I was about to say, never mind. The only two Canadian teams are playing. Okay, so what? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 Canadian teams made the playoffs. Not bad. I guess. And how many teams are there? What now? 6 or 7 in Canada?
That's no question.
Yeah, it was like 6 or 7. Not a bad ratio for the Canadian teams. Not bad at all. 5 out of 7 of them made the playoffs. Are one of them going to actually make the finals this year, or are we going to have another American team win a cup? Guess we'll see. We haven't had a team. We haven't had a Canadian-based team win a cup since '93. But here we go. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. It's going to be the Flyers and Penguins. We are going to be in at PBG Paints Arena. Andreas Athanasiou. I probably fucked that name up. Kevin Hayes and Joe Pavelski. Delorier to Couturier. That's funny. Cam Atkinson. Owen Tippett, Pat Belmar, and Konechny will be the third line. Dan Forth, McEwen, and Hornquist will be the fourth. Provorov, D'Angelo, first pairs, and Mula, Attard, the second pair, Cam York, and Wiley, the call-up, on the third pair. And Carter Hart's going to get the first start. I don't know why. But yeah, Carter Hart's going to get to go here in game 1. I guess we're just going to watch goals only.
Why is that?
Because I'm not sure how the hell that guy got a nice camera view. But let's do this, man. This is gonna be cool as hell. Why did I put it on normal? We want on very fast. Okay, here we go. Take it up. That's it. He just gave it right back to him. 61. Gave it right to Jake Gensel, and then gave it to Brian Rust, and that's a Penguins 1-0 lead. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what? Pavelski turns the puck right over to Gensel on a back pass. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Ronnie Attard with a broken stick penalty. Chris Letang with a high stick. There you go. Our power play's good. We needed them to show up there. They didn't get it. 1-0 at the end of the first. And we take a high sticking call. We killed it, though. Here we go. Here we come. Nope, they got it. Oh, my God. I don't know what happened, but here they come. Off the rebound. There they go. 25 gets it. 2-0 Pens. Kasperi Kapanen with the goal. Ryan Poling gets the assist. Already the Flyers looking like poop in the playoffs. 2-0 down. It's not the most terrible game. We got a power play. Do not get anything on it. That is another turnover. Oh, God. That seems to be the name of the game here. The turnovers are costing us, and there it goes again. Jeff Carter, former Flyer, getting in on the action. This is getting really old, guys. And it is now a 4-0 lead for the Pens at this point.
Damn.
Here comes Philly. Maybe we'll finally get something. Well, and there we go. 74 gets a goal. Breaks up the shutout for Tristan Jarry. Owen Tippett getting the first goal of the playoffs. Assisted by Pierre-Edouard Belmar and Yegor Zamula. And we lost 4-1 in game one to the Penguins. Don't know what happened there. Kapanen got 2 goals. Obviously, that's what happened there. And we just could not figure it out in that first game. Cam York is down with an injury. Of course, that is something you want to see. I did not know Lofton was going to miss 2 to 3 fucking weeks. Rest of the line is still out. Okay. A corneal abrasion. Wow. Got to call up another defenseman. And we have Linus Hogberg. I guess he could win faceoffs. I mean, barely. Yeah, let's see if we can fucking get something going here. Here we go for game 2 now against the Penguins. Let's see what happens. Hoping for something here. Playing at least the first 4 here. Come on, Flyers here. Chad Ruedel taking a hold penalty. Number 4 from the point. Hanging at 1-0 Penguins. God damn it. Any minute now. Ty Smith. I don't know what is going on with these Flyers, but that is 2-0 Penguins.
Damn.
There you go, number 13 with a goal. 2-1 now. Kevin Hayes. Well, yeah, not having a goal scorer in the playoffs could cost you, and it's costing us goals right now. As here come the Penguins again. As he gets right past him, number 24. Kasperi Kapanen has just been lighting us up in the series. That's his 3rd goal of the series already. As I need my laptop charger before it dies. Of course, that is another. What?
Nothing. Can you reach down and hand me that little bag that's on the floor? It's black.
Yeah, 1 sec. Down 4-1 again. Of course, we're going to ice it down. I don't know what is going on with this Flyers team, but they are getting on my last fucking nerve already in this playoffs. Seems like they don't want to fucking be here. What black bag?
Never mind.
What the hell was I looking for now?
You're on the air charger.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about it.
Huh?
Oh, my God. Oh,
Will you cover up the camera again one more time?
hold on 1 second. What?
I wanted to try and get my black bag. So
Go watch out. Okay, I'm back. Oh, God. All right, let's see here. Chris Letang got a goal. 5-1 Penguins. God damn it. Here come the Flyers. That's a goal. Let's go. Tony DeAngelo from the point. It's now 5-2. Hornquist playing against his former team. Okay, here we go. Going in there with a 5-2 deficit. There we go. 5-3. There, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Let's get it. There we go. A trade acquisition making some stuff happen here.
You know the controller, please.
And there we go. 5-3 loss in game 2 in Pittsburgh. Down 2-0 in the series. Cannot lose 2 more games or we will be eliminated from the playoffs. Got to figure out a way to come back in the series. John Tortorella down against the Penguins again. I don't think he's ever beaten the Penguins in a series other than I think like the Rangers once. But again, still have players out with injury.
Yeah, I think you're sitting on.
I'm not. Nope.
You're not some.
I'm not.
Okay.
Anyway, game 3 here in Philly. We are down 2-0. We have to take one of these games at least.
Did I drop it on the floor?
No. I'm busy right now.
Sorry.
Let's play this game here, game 3. Come on, defense. I'm getting so sick of this shit. Get it? Of course, Tony DeAngelo just sits there with his thumb up his fucking ass. Jay Gensel gets it from behind the net. I don't know why we played Carter Hart in this series. I really don't get it. I thought Erson was the starter all year. Seems like we got way more consistent goaltending out of him. Here we go. This is a penalty kill for us. Their power play kills it. That was a straight up cross ice pass from Gensel to Rust. And that is 2-0 Penguins. Unfucking real, man. Just getting killed. Hey, why do we even bother showing up? Just to get fucking murdered. Here we go. They just fucking walk in on us. Look at that 2-on-1. A fucking, like, where's that come from, man? This Penguins team is just so much better than us. And we had them, too. First couple games of, like, the year we played them. We had them. Couturier to Atkinson. There's a far shot, finally. The star players are finally showing up in the series with a far snipe shot. It's the end of the second. Down 3-1 here. Here comes the Flyers. DeAngelo shot. There's a rebound. Oh, never mind. Face off.
We got bots on our live again.
That's fine. There's a Flyer goal, 3-2. I think that's the closest we ever had a game. Ivan Provorov from the point. That's a power play. Come on. Couldn't get it. Mark Friedman goes in for fighting. Who did he fight? Let's see who he fought here. Why am I lost? Okay. Travis Konechny? For what? Why is Konechny fighting? He has no place fighting. And I think that might have just helped them. Oh, my God. Dude. Like, come on. I mean, I knew in the playoffs we were going to get, like, jousted, but I didn't think we were going to get jousted this fucking bad. I didn't think that would be the case, but all right, here we go. Cam Atkinson with the second goal of the game. We're only down by a goal with 2 minutes left, so we will be watching the remaining of the game to see if we can tie it up here or not, because apparently the options menu did not want to come up. So we have a minute left of the game, which is fine. It is what it is here. So let's take a look and see what's going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. There's a breakaway. 41. Oh, there's a save. Jari holds the puck. Couturier wins it, and Provorov could not get it past him. There's the Couturier lines out there. Maybe I should call it the Cam line, since he's been doing good. And there's the empty netter. Poland getting the empty net goal. And that's just going to be the game, man. Down 3-0 in the fucking series. That isn't, I mean, I expected us to put up a fight against the Penguins. I really did. I didn't think it was too high of expectations to at least take them to 6. But apparently it was. I thought this team was better than they were. Okay. That's fine. You gotta love when the bots take over your fucking chat room, though. On YouTube. New site with hot girls, dude. Like, it's awesome when you have this shit on your fucking YouTube. New site with hot girls, dude. Dude, come on. Block user. Again. Sure there's another one that'll come. I guess he had to play a game in the playoffs. Cool. And how did he do in that said game in the playoffs? Guess we're going to see. Whoops. Wrong thing. There we go. I guess he didn't play. I don't know. Why the hell do I care what he's done? Let's say I called him up, didn't I? That was Hogberg. These fucking guys done being hurt yet or what? I mean, fuck. A day longer? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, this is it. Game 4 sweep is in reach. We have to come back from this. because the sweep is in reach. We do not want to get swept in Philly. We're going to look at many highlights in the game here. No shot. Did not make it, though. Oh, getting so close. Oh, how close is that? God damn. Come on, it's a power play. Fuck, dude. You gotta be kidding me. A breakaway short-handed to Bluger, and he gets the fucking goal. You gotta be. Like, come on, dude.
What the fuck?
You guys cannot be playing this dumb. Like, there's just no way you could be doing that shit on purpose. I mean,
Damn again.
yeah. Well, now I guess as a GM, we're sitting up here in our little suite trying to figure out what the fuck to do for next year. Holy shit. They tried the line change in the middle of us coming down on offense. That's funny. I mean, I'll take it. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen, Mike Sullivan. Oh my god.
Jesus.
And that is it. We get swept by the Pittsburgh Penguins in round one. Wow. What a disappointing ending to the episode. Unreal. Let's just sim the next day, get it over with. My God. Well, let's see what the second round's going to shape up to. At least. Try to get these series over real quick. Okay, Avalanche swept the Blues. Hurricanes beat the Caps. Toronto leads 3-2 against the Rangers. I think that's the first time they ever played anybody besides fucking Boston and Tampa. So they might actually beat the Rangers in the first round for once and actually move on. We'll see if that comes out, but come on, let's end some series here. Well, that would have been nice for you to be ready fucking 80 games ago. That's fine. You gotta be kidding me. They're about to choke. They are about to choke. Swept by the fucking Penguins.
Again.
Well, that's what happened. You know?
Yep.
I thought Pavelski would have helped us in the playoffs. I didn't do shit. Okay. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We're going to end the video on this note. Flyers are swept, and we got to figure out how we're going to make some acquisitions to make this team better for next year. We're going to figure out who we're keeping around, who we're not. Next episode will be the results of the NHL in 2022-2023, and then we'll be moving on to the draft and, of course, free agency. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. This is Eric with Running Force Productions, and I'll see you next time.